Welcome back to AG Chelsea TV. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Chelsea Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Humphreys in advanced talks to join Swansea City. Chelsea defender Bashir Humphreys is in advanced talks to join Swansea City, sources have told Football Insider. A number of EFL clubs and teams from abroad have shown an interest in loaning centre-back Humphreys this summer, but Swansea are now in pole position to agree a deal with a breakthrough in negotiations now close. Chelsea feel the 20-year-old would benefit by going out on loan to get regular first-team action and feel Swansea is the ideal landing spot for him. Humphreys impressed during pre-season, playing in all 5 of Chelsea's matches in the United States. But he is likely to find himself down the pecking order in Mauricio Pochettino's first-team plans this season. Humphreys spent the second half of the 2022-23 campaign on loan with German side SC Paderborn and made 13 appearances. The centre-back has featured once for the first team at Stamford Bridge, playing the full 90 minutes in their third-round FA Cup defeat to Man City. Humphreys is not the only Premier League youngster heading to the Welsh club this summer. On the 10th of August, Football Insider revealed that Arsenal midfielder Charlie Patino is undergoing a medical at Swansea and has agreed to join them on a season-long loan. The 19-year-old is likely to struggle to break into the first team at the Emirates in the upcoming campaign, but is ready for a temporary move away to increase his minutes and aid his development. Chelsea hijacked dream Liverpool transfer for Romeo Lavia. Chelsea have dealt Liverpool a major blow in the race to sign Romeo Lavia. The 19-year-old midfielder has been heavily linked with an exit from Southampton this summer, following an impressive debut campaign in the Premier League. Lavia, who sees his contract at St Mary's expire in 2027, featured 29 times for the Saints in the English top flight last season, missing a large chunk of the year due to a hamstring injury. Despite his eye-catching displays, he couldn't save Southampton from relegation to the Championship. Russell Martin now faces a mightily difficult task in keeping Lavia at the club, with Mauricio Pochettino and Jurgen Klopp both eager to further bolster their midfield options this summer. Football.London understands that the Blues are huge admirers of the Belgian international and he's somebody who has been on their radar for a while now. In fact, it's believed that Chelsea initially opened talks with Southampton over a potential deal for Lavia a couple of months ago, but nothing progressed despite having conducted extensive scouting research. Fast forward a couple months and the West Londoners appear to have reignited their pursuit of the teenage sensation. While the chase to sign Moises Caicedo prolongs, according to The Athletic, Southampton have received a £48 million offer, including add-ons, from Chelsea for Lavia. The report states that the Blues submitted their bid on Wednesday night and talks are ongoing, with the Saints asking for £50 million. It said that Liverpool had a third bid in the region of £46 million for the Belgian rejected earlier this week. Lavia was heavily linked with a move to Stamford Bridge towards the end of last summer, though just weeks after leaving Manchester City to join Southampton. Fabrizio Romano confirms special midfielder is about to join Chelsea. Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Tyler Adams from Leeds United, with the American now set to undergo a medical in London. That is according to Fabrizio Romano. So, what is the latest on Chelsea and Tyler Adams? Let's take a look. Well, the United States international is now very close to becoming the 7th new signing at Stamford Bridge this summer, following the arrivals of Angelo Gabriel, Robert Sanchez, Axel Disasi, Leslie Ugartew, Nicolas Jackson, and Christopher Nkunku. Romano believes Adams, who Jesse Marsh called a special talent, agreed personal terms with Chelsea after speaking to the Blues in London with his agent. The reliable Italian journalist adds that negotiations lasted for 10 days, and Chelsea have now penciled the 24-year-old in for a medical after triggering his £20 million release clause. Adams negotiated the clause in his contract just over 12 months ago when arriving at Leeds United from RB Leipzig in July 2022, also for a sum of £20 million. The Leeds United number 12 made life in the Premier League look easy, and it was no surprise to see the Whites fall apart and taste relegation after Adams suffered a hamstring injury, which ruled him out of the final 12 games. In our view, this is a fantastic signing by Chelsea, although it provides a lot of questions about the club's other transfer targets. For example, as recently as last night, Wednesday night, Chelsea made a £48 million bid for Southampton number 45 Romeo Lavia, as detailed by The Athletic. That news emerged just hours after The Guardian claimed that Chelsea are close to signing Moises Caicedo from Brighton. Therefore, it remains to be seen if the Lavia bid was a tactical move, or Mauricio Pochettino really does want 3 new midfielders at Stamford Bridge. After all, that would not be the strangest move, given the fact Chelsea lost Mason Mount, N'Golo Kante, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mateo Kovacic earlier this summer. Liverpool explore Moises Caicedo deal. Liverpool have contacted Brighton over a deal for Moises Caicedo as they attempt to solve their defensive midfield problem. The Ecuador international has been a priority target for Chelsea, but, with the Stamford Bridge club yet to meet Brighton's £100 million valuation, Liverpool are exploring whether they can hijack the deal. There has been no bid from Liverpool, and Caicedo is determined to join Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea, who hope to get a deal done in the next 48 hours. Jurgen Klopp has a long-standing interest in the 21-year-old, but Liverpool's late move comes a day after Chelsea lodged a £48 million bid for Southampton's Romeo Lavia. Liverpool have had 3 offers rejected for the £50M rated Lavia, the latest worth £45 million. And are continuing to explore the market, having sold Fabinho to Al Ittihad for £40 million last month. Official, Chelsea goalkeeper heads out on loan. Chelsea have confirmed the rumours of the last few days in announcing that young goalkeeping talent Gaga Slonina has joined KAS Eupen in Belgium on loan. For such a top talent, it's a small team, and if he were an outfield player you'd not think there was much hope for him in the first team long term. But goalkeepers are different. Managers aren't willing to take risks in such a crucial position, and youngsters can't be eased in as substitutes through a season, so finding a team which will play him every week is vital, and presumably we have a strong agreement with Eupen that he will be their number 1. The Belgian league is not the strongest, but it's a step up from MLS and will allow him to further adapt to European football. KAS had a poor defensive record last season, and Slonina will likely face plenty of shots. We're ready for the highlight reel. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.